The Sharapova story is fascinating to so many people for a very good reason. She's struggling, but she's also winning here.
Well, it's incredible because Sharapova has such a will to win, and despite the shoulder injury, she's coming back after being 10 months out with shoulder surgery last October. It's only her 6th tournament, and she's having a hard time getting used to this new abbreviated motion. That's been the tricky thing for her.
Let's take a look at it, Mary Jo, because you will see the big difference from a year ago to the way that she's hitting it now. On the left of your screen, you see what a big wind-up there is now. The abbreviated motion on the other side makes this a very different serve. Now watch how she lets her left shoulder drop too soon. When you're trying to get your timing right, it's an issue. See how she hasn't hit the ball yet, but the left shoulder has already dropped. So that ball goes into the net. Timing obviously continues to be an issue. She is struggling with it, and she is working as hard as she can. The interesting thing, though, to me, Major, is that she says that this is not a problem. It's just a part of the process of her comeback.
Well, I think it can become a problem. I mean, despite the many double faults she's had so far, this has been one of her best weeks in her comeback.
I had a couple of shoulder surgeries. I know the serve's the toughest part of the comeback. What do you look for tonight to have a successful outcome with a serve?
You know, the goal is to have a higher percentage of first serves, you know, make your opponent play. You know, it's actually helped me a lot on my return game. So, you know, just work on those service games and work on the return games and just hope to come out with a win.
Thanks, Maria. Good luck.
Did not start out well in her first serve game. 2 double faults, and she lost it. Down to Pennetta. That one long. 30 love. Pennetta. 27-year-old, Brindisi, Italy.
Pennetta does everything well. She reached the finals last year, losing to Safina. She's a good mover, pretty balanced off the forehand, the backhand. She'll hit more winners with the forehand and make more mistakes off that wing.
Well, Pennetta really took it to Maria Sharapova, 6-2, couple of breaks, and then Michael Joyce came out and talked to Maria, so let's listen in.
She's serving a lot down the tee. Her first serves are down the tee a lot. And she's serving a lot of balls down the tee. So I'd cover those. Her second serve, she's hitting it mostly at your body. So you gotta put some pressure on her second serve, but you gotta be more aggressive. You're like, I know you're tired and everything, but you got to pump yourself up and be aggressive. All right? You got to hit a couple balls down the middle, and when you get that short ball, you got to rip it and come in. Okay? Because she's getting everything back because you're not being aggressive enough. All right? And your arm feel right?
Thinking about a challenge. And she does, so let's see what the chase review says.
Both Yuri and Michael Joyce signaled good.
We'll see how good their eyes are.
It's gonna take a little bit longer. It's coming.
It's coming. I just heard over the walkie-talkie that chair umpire has. Here it is.
Chase review.
They both signaled it was good.
Well, I think that's that funny look of Maria. It's like, wow. She just looked over to him.
And they were both smiling. That happens a lot, by the way. The player looking over at their box and the box gets it wrong.
That both players realize that they're going to have to elevate their games now. Just watch this. This is high quality now, MJ.
Great emotions and reactions from Sharapova, anticipating the drop shot. Tremendous effort with the movement, with the hitting. 15-14. She knows she's 1 point away from being right back in this match.
Set points. Double fault. When you talk about big moments in a match, who is better than Maria Sharapova in those moments? Third set's going to decide who plays the championship match tomorrow against Samantha Stosur of Australia. The extraordinary effort from Maria Sharapova to come back. It's a set apiece. Michael Joyce came to the court and talked to Maria. Let's listen in.
Okay, listen, you got to keep being aggressive like you're doing, okay? Every once in a while on big points, if she pulls you off the court, you can be a little, you know, listen, on a couple, you know, if it's a big point, you got to be sometimes a little more consistent at times on a big point because she gets nervous. And just keep being aggressive and keep moving your feet, okay? You got to cover this T serve in the deuce court. She hits it all the time, all right? Add court, let her hit the wide one too. Cover the T in both courts. And keep putting pressure on her second serve. And keep pushing your legs and going after your serve, okay? All right? And listen, sometimes when you hit like the second serve, first serve, you got to be ready for the first ball. You hit a good second serve, you got to be ready, okay? Come on, tough, all right? Trust me, this girl can fall apart. Just hang tough, all right?
Break points.
Given that opportunity to pass, she did not disappoint herself, and she has 3 games to 1 now in the third set.
15-14. I'd say the majority of those 3-set wins, though, she wins because mentally she's so tough.
Absolutely. She's not afraid to win. It's a huge asset. It's Tiger Woods-like, it's Rafa Nadal-like, Federer-like, Serena and Venus.
Seems like the serve, though, again, after hitting a great serve, the second point of this game, timing's gone off a bit.
Double fault gives Pennetta the break back, so we're back on serve in the third set. 3-2, Sharapova in front.
And that's the serve Pennetta has not hit that much tonight. And we heard Michael Joyce telling Sharapova to sit on this serve, at the tee down the serve. So that one surprised Maria a bit.
Lace. First.
Pennetta holds, and it is 3 games apiece. Break point. That double fault gives Pennetta, who was a finalist here last year, losing to Dinara Safina in the championship match, a break of serve in the third set.
This set for Sharapova on serve. She's been serving at least 2 doubles in the games. It's hard to win matches. I know that she's had doubles in her previous matches. She's gotten through it. But to keep doing it, and tonight, more unforced errors off the ground.
Yeah, it seems to have affected the rest of her game more tonight. Game point.
Just a wild miss.
Sharapova can hold serve here. Second match point again. It's over.